Saul is in a force at 7'1", 265. Can't stay with Tim if Tim gets that quick first step.
No, you can't. The only thing you can do is hope to bump him early on in the drive to slow him up.
Randolph, a rare inside miss. Duncan comes away with it, dribbled it off the back of Gasol. Manu to Tony, and Arena's got a piece of it, and Tony is hurt down below.
And Tony got popped in the face.
Gay with a miss. Randolph, and a loose ball foul here called against the Spurs. Tim Duncan and Parker being attended to at the other end by Will Sevening as he took a shot to the eye.
No. Well, there is blood, so there should be a foul.
Oh my gosh.
I would say so. Yeah, almost takes his eye out. You know, the rule was no blood, no foul, but now there is blood.
And Tony Parker, you just hope he didn't get the eyeball to where there's a scratch or anything.
I think he's scratched his forehead or his temple, and start messing up that pretty face, you're going to make a lot of people angry.
Timeout is called, and Spurs fans are being shown what you've just seen, and the arena not happy at all.
Well, what compounds it is he gets raked across the face there. He should be getting 2 free throws, and then the Grizzlies go down the opposite direction, and Tim Duncan is called for the foul.
Yeah, and they'll be shooting, so it could be a 4-point swing.
And if you're Pop right now, you just tell your guys to hang in there, expect to go in there and not get a call. Be tough with the basketball. All your drives have to be strong. Expect to get knocked around again and hear no whistle. You just got to go out there and play. It's going to be one of those nights. Just forget about it. Kevin Love maybe has a concussion. No Ricky Rubio.
Leonard, tough drive, couldn't quite finish that one, and it goes out of bounds to Memphis. Had a chance to give the Spurs the lead.
Well, it's apparent to me that the coaching staff has already told him that if he gets the ball off the glass, that he's free to bring it up. If he can go coast to coast and get away with it, well then, why not?
Now he gets called for the foul against Rudy Gay. Well, one thing that I think they knew coming in, but you're never certain until you have a player with you, that they thought he would be very coachable.
Yeah.
They knew he had an aptitude to play defense and was willing and wanted to play. Pop says there's guys that play it, but they don't want to play.
That's exactly right.
He wants
this guy
wants to.
That's right.
And then offensively, you just see little things in his game throughout the week.
Well, you know, Pop and those guys and Paul Presley, Paul Presley was my assistant, he'd say, hey, if you want more shots, get that ball off the glass and bring it up the court. The problem was I was playing with David and Tim. There weren't a lot of rebounds to get.
Conley the miss. Randolph retrieves right back out to Conley, and watch out, Dante Cunningham on the alley-oop for the reverse.
Oh, that's a nice effort there from Cunningham.
Once again, Memphis answers.
Exactly. Conley puts that pass in a spot where only Cunningham can get to it. Cunningham wisely doesn't come down with it, just goes right into the shot.
Parker the sweeping hook, and the Spurs tie it at 66. Tony with 13 now.
It's going to come down. This game's going to come down to getting stops and cleaning up the glass. If the Spurs continue to give up second and third efforts, they're going to have a tough time winning this game.
Duncan's first point since the first quarter. Another foul here on the Spurs. It's on Matt Bonner. Tim Duncan has 13 in the quarter and 21 on the night now for San Antonio. Duncan 14 last night. Of course, didn't go to Utah with the team. Just 2 rebounds last night, and prior to that, his previous 3 games, he averaged 13 boards. Timmy tried to knock it away here from Gay, but another foul.
You know, that just...
Jackson.
I understand how the fans are upset right now because, you know, again, our guys are getting bumped on the opposite end, and they're not being rewarded with any free throws. And then you have plays, you know, like this. You know, there's a lot more contact going on in this ball game. Rudy Gay does a great job selling that foul, but there's been so many.
13 of 14, and Manu's got a half dozen points.
It's keeping them in the ball game.
Mayo draws another foul. This one on Ginobili. All Memphis saying they want the bucket to count.
I'm not sure. I thought he put it down on the floor one more time after the bump. And if that's the case, well then, obviously it's not a continuation.
First lead for the Spurs since 8:14 in the second.